In October 2024, during his widely celebrated 70th birthday, Bishop David Oyedepo, founder and president of Living Faith Church Worldwide, made a significant announcement that sent waves across the Nigerian church landscape. He formally announced the retirement of two of his most trusted generals, Bishop Thomas Eremu and Bishop David Abioye, men who had labored with him side by side in the ministry for decades.
Every God-ordained ministry has its unique pattern. The Lord said to Moses, "See that to do all things according to the pattern shown to you on the mount." So God has his unique pattern for every calling, and this ministry has operated on such pattern as received from the Lord since inception. Yes, it's growing as the church grows, but the structure remains. Order has been our privileged operational platform, and has never stopped to work. My prayer is that you allow God to set order to your life. You can't tell how much you carry until order is set to your life. Some can't tell how much the money in their hand is worth until they set order to it. That has kept us going since the beginning and forever. Some things here just to show you before we go to the blessing. This is our administrative policy, 1998, reviewed 2001. This is administrative policy handbook 2003. This is the mandate 2012, and reviewed this year after 12 years. We have, by divine orchestration, operated by divine order, which has kept this ministry on her feet till tomorrow. Please set order to your life. He said, "Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of their times, and the strength of salvation." The fear of the Lord is the mystery that makes it work. I'm glad today that we're in this validated service, and the main purpose is to unleash next level grace for the individuals involved to keep going till Jesus comes. Because the command of the master is occupy till I come. And when you are on key with God, even in old age, you are still bringing forth fruits. To God be all the glory. To God be all the glory. So my advice to commentators: study to be quiet and face your business. It's wisdom to learn what is working and to find out what is making it work. Everything works here. 44 Chinese pastors were on the platform last Sunday. Only 2 of them speak English, by reason of the impact of this ministry in their lives. They came all the way from China, from 11 districts. This morning we had testimonies from UK, from Italy, from last Tuesday Liberation Hour service. Instant turnaround testimony by keeping to what we are sent. You see, you may not know what you are saying, maybe that's your problem. You can't have an assignment and be nursing here and there. All of my privileged sons in the ministry have never tried to find out what did they preach. No. They have a mandate. And they're pushing the mandate. And it's working. Can I hear your amen? You never hear on this platform forever any attack launched on any ministry. Forever, it has never happened. Study to be quiet, do your own business. This thing works. You must have heard the news of Covenant University, Landmark University. It's working. This is an open system. Everything we do works because God is at all. My prayer for everyone here tonight is that everything in your life will keep working. As you allow God to be at the center of your life. When God is out of the equation, crises come along. Hardship comes along. And when God is there, it keeps working. Now for my beloved son and his wife, good things won't stop working in your life.
While Bishop Eremu gracefully accepted retirement and chose to remain a senior figure within Living Faith Church, Bishop Abioye took a different path, launching his own ministry, saying he was led by God to continue the assignment in a new capacity. But as expected, the internet erupted. Many people, bloggers, critics, commentators, and even church members took to social media to criticize Bishop Oyedepo. Why retire Abioye? Why now? Is there a rift? Was it political? Why would the vice president of the church, after serving so faithfully, not be allowed to continue? Well, Bishop Oyedepo has finally spoken, and as always, he spoke with clarity, authority, and no apology. Oyedepo's bold response. During a recent teaching moment, Bishop Oyedepo addressed the critics and rumor mongers head-on. He explained that the retirement was not emotional, personal, or political, it was policy-driven. He said, there is a church retirement policy in place. It was amended at various intervals. Those who have served faithfully were released honorably. Don't let gossip become your ministry. He made it clear that Living Faith Church functions by divine order, not sentiment. He reminded his listeners that church is not a club, it's a spiritual institution governed by heavenly principles and administrative structure. And then, Oyedepo dropped a heavy rebuke. Instead of spending your life talking about what you know nothing about, why not put your own life in order? That was a MIC drop moment. Understanding the bigger picture. Let's take a step back and examine what this really means. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 says, to everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Church leadership is not a throne to be occupied for life. It is a trust, a season of service under God's timing. Just like Moses handed over to Joshua, and Elijah passed the mantle to Elisha, ministries must understand how to transition without chaos. That's wisdom. Bishop Abioye himself has not spoken against the retirement. In fact, his new ministry launch was peaceful and honorable, showing that there is no public rift, only a change of season. Spiritual and organizational maturity. What we're witnessing here is spiritual maturity and apostolic order. Rather than clinging to position, retired leaders are embracing a new phase, either as fathers in faith, mentors, or founders of fresh mandates. And that's not a scandal, that's growth. Proverbs 19 verse 21 says, many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails.
And the
A
main
word to the critics. Bishop Oyedepo didn't mince words when he warned members and critics to be careful. Criticizing what you don't understand is a spiritual trap. 1 Timothy 5 verse 19 says, do not entertain an accusation against an elder unless it is brought by 2 or 3 witnesses. Rather than spreading rumors, the bishop encouraged everyone to focus on their own spiritual growth and honor leadership transitions with understanding and prayer. The retirement of Bishop Abioye may have surprised many, but in the eyes of spiritual authority, it is divine structure in motion. Let us respect the wisdom of leadership, and more importantly, remember that no man owns the ministry, it belongs to Christ. Whether in Living Faith Church or Abioye's new ministry, the gospel is still advancing, and that's what matters. Like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth updates and balanced insights from Bishop David Oyedepo World.